Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeast New Mexico.
If your car breaks down, no need to cry, because there's always a pal nearby at Big O. At Big O Tires. Locally owned will get you in gear. That's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires. Don't need to sweat any extra labor. You can always trust a good neighbor at Big O. At Big O Tires. The best service is part of our code. Need a cup of sugar? We're down the road at Big O. At Big O Tires.
Hurry into your local Big O Tires now through January 29th and buy 3 tires, get 1 free on 4 select in-stock Nexen or Aspen tires with installation purchase. That's right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event in sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Ray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Goddard High School. As the Goddard Rockets will be taking on Burgess High School. It is March 10th, 2023. As we get started here, the count is 3-0, and now make it 3-1 here. We get caught up here with the count here. And there's going to be a ground ball to Stokes. Stokes goes 6-3 for the first out. And just like that, it is going to be 0-0. Let's go over the starting lineups here as we had trying to get everything situated here. So El Paso Burgess, the leadoff hitter was number 2, Ian Ortiz. Now batting for Burgess is going to be Giovanni Leos. Leos now draws the first strike. It's going to be strike number 1. That's going to be a called strike. Pitching for Goddard in this second game is going to be number 7, Lucas Wright, as Giovanni Leos draws a ball. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Giovanni Leos. There is the pitch and the curveball. It's going to be outside for a called strike. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Score 0-0. And that's going to be a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Giovanni Leos. And there's going to be a dribbler to the shortstop as Stokes attacks it. And on the run, it's going to be the second out. It's going to be 6-3 as the ball is in play. It's going to be a ground ball, and we'll be out at first base as Stokes attacks it. And that's going to be out number 2 for Goddard. Pitching on the mound for Goddard is going to be Lucas Wright. And now batting for El Paso Burgess will be number 9, Santiago Torres, the catcher. There is the pitch, and that's going to be an inside fastball for strike number 1, as it is a called strike. Wright delivers once again, and there's going to be a check swing, but it's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs for the Goddard Rockets. And there's the pitch, full windup, and that's going to go to the backstop for ball number 2. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Score 0-0. We're here in the top half of the first inning. And that looks like that might be a base hit to left field, as Santiago Torres, the catcher, will get on first base. So Burgess now strikes first. El Paso comes in this ballgame 8-4, 1-1 in district, and the Goddard Rockets now come in 2-1 as they had a thriller in game 1 as they defeated. Oh, there's going to be a pick real quick to right. As Goddard defeated El Dorado last game in 9 innings, 9-8 on a RBI single by Ryan Alsop. Lucas right now in the windup. It's going to be from the stretch location, and it's going to be a ball. So the count now is 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and the hitter is going to be Rodriguez. Wright, classified as a senior, he is pitching from the stretch. Throws over to the first baseman, and Torres is the runner. Has a comfortable lead. There is the pitch by Wright, and that's going to be just outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. And there's going to be a swing and a miss. And there's going to be a steal, and there's going to be a catcher throw from the catcher, and a nice throw from Holloway. So let's see if we can get this worked out here. We're trying to get some stats. So nice throw from Holloway to get Torres at the middle part of the first inning. The score is at 0-0. We're going to take a break. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
Welcome back to Goddard High School. We're here at the launch pad as the Goddard Rockets are taking on Burgess. And that team is out of El Paso, Texas. So the middle part of the first inning, Burgess, no runs on 1 hit, no errors on 17 pitches. And coming up for Goddard now will be Ryan Alsop, Stokes, and Eldridge. Pitching for Burgess High School will be Sebastian Torres, the senior. And defensively for Burgess will be Lales at third base, Rodriguez at shortstop, Ortiz at second, and Harrelson at first base. Panagua at left field, Navarro at at center field, and Flores in right field. Torres, the catcher, as he got caught stealing in the top half of the first inning. Goddard High School won the first game today in a thriller, 9-8 in 9 innings over El Dorado. Makes the Goddard Rockets now 2-1 on the year. All right, now coming up for Goddard will be number 24, the second baseman, Ryan Alsop. Ryan Alsop had a RBI double in the first game to win it. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a curveball for strike number 1. Lucas Wright, the pitcher for Burgess. There's pitch number 2. That's going to be ball away. Lucas Wright pitching from the stretch right off the bat. As he comes to a set, he delivers, and there's going to be a hit up the middle for Alsop. As Rodriguez has some difficulty trying to field the ball, the official scorekeeper was trying to decipher if it was going to be an error or a hit. They're going to call it a hit for Ryan Alsop, so he is going to be on first base. Now the shortstop, Stokes, will be hitting for Goddard. There's going to be a bunt to the right side, and it's a beauty. And it looks like everybody will be safe, so it will be a base hit for Stokes. Let's get our statistics here set up. going to be a timeout on the play. All right, welcome back. We had a little pause here for just a second. So now we have runners at first and second. Goddard currently has runners at first and second base. Also at second base, and you have Stoke at first. Batting now will be Aldridge. Aldridge batting from the right side here. It looks like the pitcher right says, let's start over and let's do it again here. Right from the stretch. Takes a look, and there's going to be a pickoff move to second base, and also will be safe at second base. Excuse me, I'm saying Aldridge here. That's going to be Santiago Torres, the hitter for Goddard. Torres, the number 3 hitter. The catcher here in this ball game. The count now is going to be 1-1. To Santiago Torres. Torres facing Lucas Wright. You have Alsop and Stokes on the base paths. It's going to be another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Santiago Torres. We're here in the bottom half of the first inning. The score is 0-0, but the Goddard Rockets have runners on base. Also in scoring position. There's the pitch from Lucas Wright as he delivers, and that's going to be a shot to center field, and that's going to be a base hit as also rounds third. Here comes Stokes around third, and now here comes Torres around second base, and it's going to be a triple for Torres. So it's going to be a triple for Torres. And now the score is 2-0 in the bottom half of the first inning as the Goddard Rockets take the lead. And nice shot by Santiago Torres, the catcher. Bringing it up to the plate will be number 15 now. Holloway. Cinco Holloway doing the catching for Goddard this afternoon here in Game 2. As I mentioned earlier, it was a good win for the Goddard Rockets as they win 9-8 in a thriller, 9 innings against El Dorado. So it'll be 1 ball. Make it, looks like Cinco Holloway will get hit by the pitch as he will trot down to first base. Now bringing it up to the plate will be Carrillo. So Bryce Carrillo taking some signals here from head coach Gilbert Alvarado. Wright, the pitcher for El Paso. Runners at first and third base. Holloway at first. Aldridge at third base. That's going to be ball number 1. Bryce Carrillo waits for the pitch. There's the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs and away for ball number 2. Two balls and no strikes and no outs. Runners at the corners for the Rockets. There's the delivery, and that's going to be popped up, and let's see if that's going to be out of a play. It's going to be foul. So Lucas Wright, the pitcher, first baseman utility, according to Max Preps. Pickoff move. I'm sorry, I'm over here not used to the players here. It's going to be Sebastian Torres, the pitcher. Will be facing Bryce Carrillo. There's the pitch by Torres, and that's going to be a curveball in the dirt for another ball. It's going to bring up 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, as I mentioned earlier, for Goddard. The pitcher will be Sebastian Torres for Burgess. There's going to be a swing, and that's going to be fouled back. A little different here when you're doing it by yourself here on Game Changer, but it's going to be a foul ball. Sebastian Torres now, still pitching from the stretch. Torres has 16 pitches. There's the delivery, and that's going to be foul once again. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs for Goddard. And the hitter is Bryce Carrillo. And there goes the runner, and that's going to be fouled once again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Goddard does lead 2-0. And there's the pitch, and there goes the runner, and that's going to be a wild pitch. And number 9, Eldridge, will score easily. And number 25, Solis, will go to second base. There's going to be a timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
We take the worry out of buying pre-owned vehicle with a 139-point inspection and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the Tailgate Nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
And welcome back to KSVPTV.com. The hitter was number 21, Matthew Campos, as he is hit by the pitch. Now Goddard will have bases loaded. Had a courtesy runner, as number 25 is Adrian Solis at third base, Carrillo at second, and Campos at first base. Now hitting for the Goddard Rockets will be Jonathan Silva. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be outside for ball one. The pitcher, Sebastian Torres for Burgess. There's the pitch once again, and that's going to be ball two as Torres will continue trying to throw outside. 2 balls and no strikes, no outs. The Goddard Rockets currently lead 3-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. Bases are loaded for the Goddard Rockets. Adrian Solis at third base. There's the delivery, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike two. And it looks like Sebastian Torres, the senior, starting to gain a little control. Let's see what Jonathan Silva can do here as the count remains 2-2. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So Sebastian Torres with 25 pitches here in the bottom half of the first inning. Infield is up for El Paso Burgess. No outs. Bryce Carrillo at second base with a comfortable lead. There is the pitch, and the curveball will get Jonathan Silva. And that will be the first out for the Goddard Rockets. Bringing up to the plate, or coming up to the plate, is number 18, Michael Matheson. Bases are still loaded here for the Goddard Rockets. There is the pitch. That's going to be upstairs for ball one. And there's going to be a shot to center field. It is deep. Runners tag, and all runners will advance. So it's going to be a sacrifice and an RBI for number 18, Michael Matheson. All right, so we have both runners tagging up as Carrillo and Campos will advance now. Now hitting will be number 7, Lucas Wright. The pitcher in this ball game is going to swing and a miss for strike one. Apologize earlier, I'm just going based on Max Prep's information here. Looks like we got it all set. I was actually calling Lucas Wright the pitcher for Burgess, but that's not the case. Sebastian Torres, the pitcher for El Paso, and it's going to be a called strike. 0-2 now. With 2 outs, Goddard does lead by 4-0 now. And there's going to be a curveball, and that one gets away. Let's see, it's going to be a strikeout. Good job by the catcher. As he has the curveball in the chest and delivers to first base, and it will be the 3rd out. So at the end of 1, Goddard currently leads 4-0, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. 31 pitches for Sebastian Torres. Coming up for Burgess will be Rodriguez, Torres, and Panagua. We'll be right back.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, welcome back to Goddard Rocket Baseball on KSVPTV.com. The pitcher for Goddard is Lucas Wright, and the hitter for Burgess is going to be number 12, Mark Rodriguez. And that's going to be ball number 1. Make it ball 2. Flying solo here for this game, so it's a little more difficult doing the statistics as well. That's going to be a called strike. So 2 balls and a strike with no outs. Goddard leads 4-0 here in this second game of the afternoon. There's going to be a curveball, and that was going to be a hit as that ball's in play. We'll call that a line drive, and that will be a single for number 12, Mark Rodriguez. Now coming up to the plate for El Paso Burgess will be number 8, the pitcher Sebastian Torres. Torres, the senior, batting from the right side. Rodriguez at first base as Wright, pitching from the stretch, will throw to first base to pick off, and, of course, was not successful there. That's going to be ball number 1 to Torres. One ball and no strikes, no outs. Goddard leads 4-0. There's going to be another pickoff by Wright as he delivers to the first baseman. There's the delivery. That's going to be way outside. Look more of a pitch out than anything. So the count now is 2 balls and no strikes. And there's going to be another pickoff to first base, and kind of just keeping him honest there. There's going to be a, looks like the first baseman, the R1 as I call it, Mark Rodriguez, is trying to call a timeout real quick to adjust his shoe a little bit. I don't know if he was injured there on the attempt. Looks like he's okay. Two balls and no strikes, no outs. And the hitter is Sebastian Torres. And there's going to be a ball outside. 3 balls and no strikes. And the hitter is Sebastian Torres. Mark Rodriguez is going to be the runner at first base, and 4 straight balls. As there's going to be a conference at the mound. So you have Rodriguez at second base, and Torres draws the walk. And the hitter now will be John Panagua. "4-0 is a score in favor of the Rockets. There's going to be an official timeout as there's going to be discussion. Head coach Alex Pena for El Paso Burgess will be talking to the field umpire. Looks like there's going to be a courtesy runner for the pitcher. I will get you a number here in just a moment. Number 10 will be John Panagua. Hitting as the pitcher, Lucas Wright, will be pitching from the stretch. There's the delivery, and there's going to be an attempted bunt, and that's going to be strike number 1. We do have Diego Flores will be the courtesy runner at first base. So runners at first and second base. And there's going to be the bunt, and it is a beauty, and it looks like it's going to be called a base hit. All right, so bases are loaded now for El Paso Burgess. Bringing up to the plate will be number 1, John Navarro. Looks like Lucas Wright, the pitcher for Goddard, will have 28 pitches. And there's a delivery. There's going to be a hit. 4, 6, and 3 for the double play. Nice turn for the Rockets. Okay, so now we have number 5, as we mentioned earlier, the courtesy runner, Diego Flores, will be at third base. And, man, what a shot it was. Good turn by Alsop and Stokes. Great recovery by the first baseman, Matheson. Hitting for El Paso is Harrelson. The score now is 4-1. And that one's going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitcher for Goddard, Lucas Wright. And that one's going to be foul out of play. And the score is 4-1 in favor of the Goddard Rockets. That one's going to be a pitch, and that one's going to be popped up to the third baseman. So the ball will be in play, fly ball. Batter will be out. So the middle part of the second inning, Burgess has 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 17 pitches for Sebastian Torres in that inning. Coming up for Goddard will be Kermode, Alsop, and Stokes. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
Pecan.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com and Goddard High School baseball. The hitter is going to be Ryan Alsop. There's going to be a swing, and that one's going to be foul back for strike number one. Ryan Alsop was the hero in game number one as he hit a stand-up double to the fence on the left side to win the ball game. 4-1 is the score. Ryan Alsop, the hitter for the Goddard Rockets. There's the pitch, and there's going to be a shot to the third baseman. Number 7 is going to go 5-3 as Leos will deliver, and that's going to be the first out. All right, coming up to the plate now will be number 2, Ross Stokes. Oh, and there's going to be a shot to the left gap, and that is going to be possibly a stand-up triple for Ross Stokes. Decides to go ahead and slide, but there's going to be the triple for Stokes. Nice hit to the left gap. And now bringing up to the plate will be number 9, Colby Eldridge. The pitcher for El Paso Burgess, Sebastian Torres, will be facing Colby Eldridge here. And there's going to be a pickoff move to third base as Stokes, flirts with number 8, Sebastian Torres, but Stokes gets back on time. The hitter will be the hitter will be number 9, Colby Eldridge. And that one's going to be fouled back. So number 9, Colby Eldridge awaits the pitch from Torres. Torres pitching from the stretch, delivers, and that will be upstairs for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Goddard leads 4-1 as we are here in the bottom half of the second inning. The curveball by Torres to number 9, Eldridge, will be a ball. That one's going to be fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one's going to be another foul ball. So Torres up to 38 pitches here in this ball game. Aldridge currently 1 for 1. Stokes at third base. There's the pitch and the delivery, and that's going to be just outside for a ball. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to the hitter, number 9, Colby Aldridge. There's the pitch, and that one's going to be hit to the right gap. It is deep, and that's going to be caught. And Stokes will tag up and score easily. So nice stroke by Kobe Eldridge as Stokes will score easily. So the RBI single, the RBI sacrifice fly will get Ross Stokes in. The score now is 5-1. There's going to be a ground ball, good play by the third baseman, and the hitter was number 15, Cinco Holloway. So the ball is in play. Ground ball to third base. And that will end the top half of the second inning. The bottom half of the second inning. Goddard Rockets have 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And Sebastian Torres had 10 pitches. Coming up for Burgess will be Flores, Ortiz, and Lales. We'll be right back. You're listening to Goddard High School Baseball on KSVPTV.com.
Are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have 1 pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
With the hustle, bustle, and bright lights of the holidays in the rearview mirror, it's time to ease into the new year with a new car or truck from your friends at Roswell Ford. Because nobody makes car buying easier. With more than 500 pre-owned vehicles in stock and brand new units arriving all the time, finding the perfect vehicle is easy. A 3-day money-back guarantee on all pre-owned vehicles makes the decision easy. No payments for 90 days easily gives you time to put those holiday expenses behind you. And with a goal of 100% credit approval, Roswell Ford even makes financing easy, regardless of your credit situation. And we happily accept I-10s. Like I said, easy. So make some time and come see what we have for you at the Tailgate Nation. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on Roswell Ford to keep it simple and make it easy. We're waiting for you now at the corner of 9th and Main, so we're even easy to find.
Welcome back to Goddard High School Baseball. At the end of 2, Goddard leads 5-1, and up to bat for El Paso Burgess is number 6, Nathaniel Flores. Pitching for Goddard, Lucas Wright. This is going to be strike number 1. And that one's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 now to number 6, Nathaniel Flores. And there's the pitch by Lucas Wright, and just misses for ball number 1. Kind of hard. I need my partner back because you know how I am, Coach. I'm very hyperactive, and it's real easy. And there's going to be a swing and a miss for out number 1. And we had the Goddard Rockets actually had a thriller in game 1 as they took on El Dorado. Had a double off the wall by Ryan Alsop. And it caught the last 2 innings of that game. That was fun to watch. This is going to be number 2, Evan Ortiz. One ball, 1 strike. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out now to the hitter, number 2, Evan Ortiz. Wright tries to come inside on Ortiz, and that's going to be ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The score is 5-1 in favor of the Goddard Rockets. There is the delivery, and there's going to be a shot up the middle. It will be a base hit for Evan Ortiz. And now bringing it up to the plate will be number 7, Giovanni Leos. Leos is 0 for 1 in this ball game. Wright will step off the mound and deliver to first base. We'll throw it over to Matheson for the hesitation and try to pick off, but it was more of a, there's going to be a delivery there to Stokes. Stokes will deliver 6-3 for the second out. Ball will be in play. Really should have been you see that? Really a fielder's choice. I mean, they went 6-3 instead of trying to go 6-4. So we're going to call that a fielder's choice. There's going to be a swing and a miss for number 9, Santiago Torres. I usually have Kelly doing all this here, and it's definitely different. 0-1 the count now to Santiago Torres. There's the pitch by Wright. Nice block by Holloway. Lucas Wright will deliver, and there's going to be a check swing. Holloway will not check it out. It's going to be a ball. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And there's the pitch, and curveball will be a bit outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Goddard does lead 5-1. We're here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Lucas Wright, the pitcher for Goddard. There's going to be the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs for ball number 4. And now El Paso Burgess have runners in scoring position. Ortiz at second and Torres at first base. Coming up to the plate will be Mark Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 1 in this ball game. That's going to be swung and fell back. Lucas Wright currently has 50 pitches here in this ball game. 120 pitches will be the max for each pitcher. So 120 and 4 is what it is. 120 pitches, 4 days off. Once they max out, there's the pitch. Oh, off the handle. It's going to be fouled back for another strike. So you have 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second base. Lucas Wright will deliver, and that's going to be upstairs, and that's going to be fouled back. We're here in the 43rd Annual Southwest Baseball Tournament. That's going to be a ball. This used to be called the Coke Tournament. It was actually invented by your dad, I believe, wasn't it? Don Alsop. That's when you and I played back in the day when America was America. Oh, there's going to be a shot up the middle. And they're going to hold up number 2, Evan Ortiz. That will be a base hit. So now you have Ortiz at third base, Torres at second, and Rodriguez at first base, bringing up Sebastian Torres, the starting pitcher for El Paso Burgess. Lucas Wright, the pitcher for Goddard, will pitch from the stretch, and there is the pitch, and it's going to be hit hard, but should be a routine fly ball. And the batter will be out as Aldridge will catch the ball. So as we're here in the middle part of the third inning, Burgess, no runs on 2 hits, no errors on 22 pitches for Lucas Wright in that inning. Bringing up, or coming up, for Goddard will be Carrillo, Campos, and Silva. We'll be right back. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
In times of uncertainty,
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. We're here at the launch pad, Goddard High School, as they lead 5-1. And what a contest this has been. Goddard Rockets currently, overall record 2-1 as they take on El Paso Burgess. They are currently 8-4. Coming up to the plate for Goddard will be number 11, Bryce Carrillo. Bryce Carrillo had walked earlier, so he's 0 for 0. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be a called strike to number 11, Bryce Carrillo. There's going to be a bender now. That's going to be another called strike. 5-1 is the score. We're here in the bottom half of the third inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and that one's going to be, that one kind of hurts there. As a catcher, Santiago Torres, so I'm going to call these, I don't know if they're relatives with Sebastian Torres and Santiago Torres, if they're brothers, cousins, or whatever, but that one is going to be fouled back on the catcher, and that one's Smarts. That's going to be a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitcher remains Torres, Sebastian Torres, and that's going to be another ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the hitter is number 11, Bryce Carrillo. That one's going to be popped up. To the second baseman. And now coming up to the plate will be number 21, Matthew Campos. Matthew Campos was actually hit by a pitch in the first inning. It's going to be strike 1. There's going to be the pitch. It's going to be swung and fell back. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitcher is Sebastian Torres for El Paso Burgess. There's going to be the bender, and that one's going to be hit hard. And number 21, Matthew Campos, will beat the throw out. They're going to call that an error on the shortstop. So number 21, Matthew Campos, will be at first base now. Coming up to the plate now for Goddard will be Jonathan Silva. Silva is 0 for 1 in this ball game. It's going to be a called strike. In the first inning, Silva did strike out swinging. There's going to be the pitch, and just outside for ball 1. Excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. The pitcher for El Paso is Sebastian Torres as he pitches from the stretch. He'll try the pick. Harrelson is the first baseman, holds the glove on. Campos is safe. Jonathan Silva batting from the right side, and that one's going to be fouled off for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The hitter is Jonathan Silva. Sebastian Torres takes the signal, delivers, and it's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. So now the Goddard Rockets with 2 outs Bringing up to the plate is number 18, Michael Matheson. Campos, the runner at first base, as Torres will deliver again to Harrelson. Campos just messing with Torres there. And number 18, Michael Matheson, is going to pop it up to the center fielder. That ball will be in play as he flies out to center. So at the end of 3, the Goddard Rockets, no runs on no hits, 1 error from the shortstop, 14 pitches for Torres. Coming up for El Paso Burgess is Panagua, Navarro, and Harrelson. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
And welcome back to the launch pad here at Goddard High School as the Goddard Rockets lead 5-1 as we begin the top half of the 4th inning. Panagua is the hitter for El Paso. Panagua is 1 for 1 in this contest, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 2. Lucas Wright still the pitcher for Goddard. There's the pitch, and that's going to be ball away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. El Paso trails 5-1. And there's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. 2:35 here on March 10th, 2023. There's going to be the curveball, swing and a miss for out number 1. Bringing up to the plate now will be number 1, John Navarro. Navarro is 0 for 1. As he grounds into a double play in the 1st inning. John Navarro, the hitter for El Paso. There's the pitch, and that's going to be to the backstop. Two balls and no strikes to John Navarro. That's going to be ball away. So Lucas Wright up to 64 pitches now. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball number 4. So John Navarro kind of just walks over to first base as he's going to get some equipment on. His right arm. Bringing up to the plate now will be number 3, Harrelson. Harrelson is 0 for 1 in this ball game. He flew out to the third baseman in the first inning. Navarro at first base, and number 7, Lucas Wright, will deliver as he steps off and delivers to first base to Matheson. Harrelson, the left-hand hitter, will deliver, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And there's going to be a timeout. We're going to take one, too, as there's going to be a discussion on the bump. Goddard currently leads 5-1. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
If your car breaks down.
All right, welcome back to Goddard baseball as they currently lead 5-1 over El Paso Burgess. There was a conference at the bump, and it appeared it worked as number 7, Lucas Wright, delivers, and it's going to be a called strike to Harrelson. Nice pitch as it's a bit low. It's going to be ball 1. Make it ball 2. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. We're here in the top half of the 4th inning. Goddard currently leads 5-1. There's the pitch, and it's going to be easy. Fell back. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lucas Wright will step off as number 3, Harrelson, decides to switch bats. And there's going to be a swing, and that one's going to be fouled back once again. So Lucas Wright up to 70 pitches in this ball game. And there's going to be a swing and a miss for a strikeout. So that's going to be out number 2. Coming up to the plate will be number 6, Nathaniel Flores. Flores is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the first. Lucas Wright having a discussion with Ryan Alsop from a distance. Lucas Wright now looking over to the first baseman, Matheson, behind the runner. Wright will deliver, and that's going to be a called strike. The hitter, Nathaniel Flores. And that's going to be a nice pitch by Wright, swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count to Nathaniel Flores. And Flores will strike out looking. So in the middle part of the fourth inning, Burgess, no runs, no hits, no errors, 18 pitches for Lucas Wright in that half of the inning. Coming up to bat for the Goddard Rockets will be Wright, Alsop, and let's see who else that will be. It's going to be Ross Stokes. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
If your car breaks down, no need to cry, because there's always a pal nearby at Big O. At Big O Tires. Locally owned will get you in gear. That's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires. Don't need to sweat any extra labor. You can always trust a good neighbor at Big O. At Big O Tires. The best service is part of our code. Need a cup of sugar? We're down the road at Big O. At Big O Tires.
Hurry into your local Big O Tires now through January 29th and buy 3 tires, get 1 free on 4 select in-stock Nexen or Aspen tires with installation purchase. That's right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted.
Even if you swing.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. You're listening to Goddard High School baseball. The hitter for Goddard will be Lucas Wright, and on the first pitch will hit to the third baseman, so the ball will be in play. Hard ground ball to the third baseman, but he will be out at first for out number 1. Bringing up to the plate now will be number 24, Ryan Alsop. Ryan Alsop is 1 for 2 in this ball game. Singled on a ground ball to center field and then grounded out. And there's going to be a shot to the shortstop. And that's going to be the second out for El Paso Burgess. So limited pitches here for Torres here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Coming up to the plate now will be number 2, Ross Stokes. Stokes is 2 for 2 in this ball game. He actually singled on a bunt to the first base side and then triples on a fly ball to left center. Torres, the pitcher for El Paso, as he delivers from the stretch. That's going to be upstairs for ball number 2. And there is the pitch, and that's going to be ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The hitter is Ross Stokes. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a called strike. And that's going to be ball 4 as Stokes draws a walk. Coming up to the plate now will be number 9, Colby Aldridge. Score is 5-1. We're here in the bottom half of the fourth inning with 2 outs. Torres with 62 pitches in this ball game. There is the delivery, and that one gets away from the catcher. They're going to call that a pass ball. That one's going to be another ball there. To number 9, Colby Aldridge. There's the pitch, and it's going to be a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 5-1 is the score. The hitter is number 9, Colby Aldridge. So Torres was about to make an attempt to throw to second base. Oh, that one's going to be a called strike. So you have Ross Stokes over at second base. Nice secondary lead. And there's going to be the attempt, and there's going to be the throw to second base, and Stokes will be safe at second base. Not really a major attempt there. It just decides to turn around and lob it over. There's the pitch, and that one's going to be swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher. That's going to be a KE2. Ross will advance to third base on the error from the catcher. So let's see if we can get this scored correctly here. Number 15. Kind of frozen here. We're trying to get this figured out. And there's going to be a stolen base for Aldridge. Not sure what happened here, but we'll try to get that back in here. Number 15 now is the hitter, Cinco Holloway. Runners at second and third base. You have Ross Stokes at third base. Number 9, Colby Aldridge at second base. So runners in scoring position with Holloway, the hitter. And there's going to be a drive over to the right gap. 2 runs will score as Stokes and number 9, Aldridge, will score easily, and Cinco Holloway will have a stand-up double. I guess a game changer here. Just took some time to catch up here. So Cinco Holloway with the stand-up double. All right, now it's got back up there. That kind of bothered me there. That was all game changer there. Finally got caught up. So now the score is 7-1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. The hitter is number 11 now, Bryce Carrillo. Carrillo currently 0 for 1 in this ball game. He walked in the first and then flew out to the second baseman. And there's going to be a base hit between the 5-6 hole, and there goes number 25, Adrian Solis, as he is the courtesy runner for Holloway. And number 11, Bryce Carrillo, tries to go take two, and he's going to be thrown out at second base for the third out. Let's get this situated here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. You are listening to Goddard Baseball on KSUPTV.com.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions, our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Ray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
All right, welcome back to Goddard Baseball. At the end of 4, Goddard had 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 17 pitches for Sebastian Torres. And coming up for Burgess is Ortiz, Leos, and Torres. And so now we have strike 1. Make sure that is number 7. That's going to be there we go. Back on it now. So we're going to have 1 ball. Get this situated here. Okay, so a new pitcher here for Goddard is going to be Garrett Langley. Full windup as he delivers, and that's going to be a curveball, and that's going to be a called strike. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're here in the top half of the 5th inning. Number 7 now is going to be Giovanni Leos, the hitter for El Paso Burgess. There's the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs for ball 3. And there's the pitch once again, and that one's going to be hit to the shortstop, and Stokes will have it. It's going to go 6-3 for the first out. So that's 6 pitches there for Langley. The hitter now will be number 9, Santiago Torres. There's going to be the bender for strike number 1. That's going to be a called strike. That's going to be upstairs for ball 1. There's going to be another curveball in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Make it 3 balls. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Garrett Langley, the pitcher. And there is going to be a shot to the center fielder, and that will be out number 3, so the ball will be in play. It is hit hard, and it will be a fly ball to the center fielder. And that's going to be out number 3. The score is 8-1. You're listening to Goddard Baseball on KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
All right, welcome back to Goddard Baseball. We're here at the launch pad. So the middle part of the 5th inning, no runs on no hits and no errors on 13 pitches for the new pitcher for Goddard, which is Langley. Coming up to hit now for Goddard will be Campos, Silva, and Matheson. The score is 8-1, and it looks like there's a new pitcher for El Paso, and that's going to be number 13, Dominic Franco. Let's get the changes here, and we do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and watching Goddard Baseball on KSVPTV.com. This is the second game for the Goddard Rockets, as they had a thriller earlier as they win 9-8 in 9 innings with a double off the wall from Ryan Alsop. Nice crowd here at the launch pad. Hitting for Goddard now will be number 21, Matthew Campos. Campos is 0 for 1. He was hit by the pitch in the first, hit a hard ground ball and reaches on an error by the shortstop. And the new pitcher will be number 13, Dominic Franco. That's going to be ball 1 to Campos. There's the pitch and the delivery for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. The Goddard Rockets currently lead 8-1. We're here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. There's the pitch, and that's going to be a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Goddard leads 8-1. The hitter is number 21, Matthew Campos. There is the pitch. And that's going to be some trouble there. It's going to fall for a base hit. So number 21, Matthew Campos, will be on first base. The hitter now will be number 3, Jonathan Silva. Silva currently 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this ball game. There's going to be the pick move to first base as Campos slides in easily at first base. The hitter for Goddard will be number 3, Jonathan Silva. There is the delivery, and that's going to be hit hard to the right side. And that's going to be, let's see if it's going to be a possible triple. Let's see what Alvarado's going to do. And they're going to say that Jonathan Silva will be out at second base. Nice hit. As number 21, Matthew Campos, is held up at third base. That ball will be in play. Yeah, and that is kind of tough luck there for Jonathan Silva. So it's going to be 1 out. 0-1 now. The count to number 18 is going to be Michael Matheson. Matheson is 0 for 2. He had actually flew out to center field twice, actually. So we're caught up here on Game Changer. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. Bottom half of the 5th inning. It's going to be Michael Matheson, the right-hander. Matheson currently classified as a junior. That might be trouble, and that's going to be a base hit as Matheson rounds first base, headed for second. And he's going to be held up at second base as Coach Alvarado says, hold up just a minute. Nice hit. So the ball will be in play as the fly ball will give him a double to the right field. And that's going to be an RBI single, an RBI double. And now hitting will be the pitcher, Garrett Langley. There's going to be the pitch, and that's going to be a called strike. Score now is a 9-1. If the Goddard Rockets can get 2 more runs in this inning, the ball game will be over. Garrett Langley, the hitter. Oh, they're going to get Matheson picked off at second base. And that one kind of hurts. 2 outs now for Goddard. Garrett Langley, the hitter, will draw a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs and gets away from the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. We're here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Garrett Langley, the hitter. It's going to be his first at-bat here in this ball game as he took over at the bump. There's the pitch, and the delivery is going to be upstairs for another ball. 3 balls and a strike. Score is 9-1 in favor of the Goddard Rockets. Pitcher delivers, and that's going to be another ball as Langley will draw a walk. There's going to be a courtesy runner now. Courtesy runner now will be Logan Sons. The hitter now for the Goddard Rockets will be the junior Ryan Alsop, the hero in Game 1 versus El Dorado. Took a double off the wall. That's going to be ball 1. As I was telling Ryan's dad earlier, he and I were teammates as little kids, and then, of course, in college, they look exactly alike and stand alike and really swing alike. That's going to be a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. You have runners at first base. Sons, the courtesy runner. Oh, and this time Alsop pops up to the left side, and let's see if the left fielder, he drops it. Sons will round second, round third, and now he's headed for home, and he will be safe. So that's going to be an error on the left fielder. So it looks like so the score now is 10-1. Got to redo this. That has Kermode on here. The hitter now is number 2. It's going to be Ross Stokes. We're going to do that here. Number 2 is Ross Stokes, the hitter. And that one's going to be hit up the middle. And around the turn is Ryan Alsop. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the ball game. As the Goddard Rockets win 12-1. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some statistics here in just a minute. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com.
Your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com here at Goddard High School, the launch pad, as the Goddard Rockets win the second game 11-1 on a base hit single there on the last play from Ross Stokes, scoring Ryan Alsup. The winning pitcher for the Goddard Rockets will be number 7, Lucas Wright, as he pitches 4 innings, 18 batters faced, with 5 hits, 1 run scored, 1 of those being earned, with 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And then Langley, number 17, Garrett Langley, will come in the ball game, pitch 1 inning, face 3 batters, no hits, no runs, no errors, and no runners left on base. Hitting for Goddard will be Stokes, had 3 hits. Silva with 1, followed by Aldridge with 1, Carrillo with 1, Holloway with 1. Total hits for Goddard in this ball game will be 10 hits. That's going to be the end of the ball game, and that will be it for Goddard for today. They'll be back in action tomorrow, and we'll get you some information here in just a moment, as the next game will be taking place here in about 30 minutes. Congratulations to the Goddard Rockets, as they now improve their record to 3-1. And we'll get you some more information as the Ruidoso Warriors will be taking on the Gallup Bengals here in just a moment. We'll call it 30 minutes. We're going to close this out. We'll see you here in 30. Thanks for listening and watching KSVPTV.com. I'm sorry? Oh, okay, no. So we'll be back here at 7 o'clock with the Roswell High game. So, okay, we'll close it out. We'll see you here in just a bit.